When we think of a funeral program, it's easy to picture just a simple, folded piece of paper with an order of service. But what if it could be something more? Today, we're going to talk about how you can transform that simple document into a really profound and lasting tribute for a loved one. This quote, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? A program isn't just for the day of the service. Think about it. It's often one of the few tangible things that people hold on to, that they reread and share for years and years. It actually becomes a physical piece of a person's legacy. And that is a totally fair question. The whole process can feel incredibly overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with loss. So my hope here is to offer a clear, kind of gentle guide, and to show you that there are different paths you can take to create something truly special. Okay, so first things first, let's reframe what a funeral program actually is. It's about reflecting a person's hobbies, their values, their unique spirit. This is what turns the program into an actual story. It anchors the entire experience in something authentic, and it connects everyone in that room to the incredible life being celebrated. So how do you actually make this tribute? Well, the great news is there isn't just one way to do it. Every family situation is different. You've got different amounts of time, energy, and emotion, so there are really flexible options out there. So, here are the 5 main ways you can go. I want you to think of this as a spectrum of involvement. All the way on one end, you have complete hands-on control with DIY templates, and on the other, you've got full professional support with a custom design service. And there are even hybrid and a paperless option in between. The most important thing to know is that there's a path for every level of comfort, time, and, technical skill. Let's look at the 2 ends of that spectrum just to make it super clear. On one side, you've got DIY templates. This is perfect for someone who wants total creative control and feels pretty comfortable with the design process. Then, on the complete other side, you have a done-for-you service. This is ideal for anyone who's short on time or just feeling overwhelmed and would rather have an expert guide them. Neither one is better. It's all about what you need in that moment. And then, of course, there's the middle ground. Maybe you started a template, but you just got stuck. A template editing service can step in and help you get it over the finish line. Or what if you want a really professional-looking cover, but you want to handle the inside pages yourself? Well, pre-printed covers or funeral program paper give you that perfect hybrid solution. And if you want to go totally paperless, opt for the digital funeral program, where you don't have to worry about printing right before the service. Okay, so once you've picked a path, how do you actually fill the program with real personality? This is where the magic happens. It really comes down to the details you choose, the small touches that tell a really big story. Photos, they're really the heart and soul of the program, aren't they? A single classic portrait can be incredibly powerful for sure. But think about telling an even richer story. What about a timeline of photos that shows them from childhood all the way to their proudest moments? Or a collage celebrating the key relationships that define their life. You could even use a picture of their favorite place, like a landscape, as a soft background image. Every single choice tells a different part of their story. And the story doesn't just stop with pictures. It's in the words you choose too. This is where you can go way beyond just the dates and names. Think about including a favorite quote or a lyric from a song they absolutely loved. What about a short, funny story that just perfectly captures who they were? Or maybe even a brief personal letter? Just going through those memories, finding those perfect words. That process can be a really powerful and healing act of remembrance. These are the details that make the person just come alive on the page. When you craft a program with this much care, its impact lasts. Its job isn't over when the service ends. Not even close. Just think about this for a second. Long after the service, this program might be found in an old box of memories. It becomes a bridge to the past for family members and a storybook for future generations who never got the chance to meet the person it honors. It's a memory preserved. So here's what it all boils down to. Creating a meaningful tribute shouldn't add to the burden of grief. The process itself should feel supportive. Whether you need full support or just the tools to create something yourself, honoring a life deserves a process that's rooted in compassion and flexibility. In the end, every single element we've talked about, from the design path you choose to the photos and words you include, it all comes together to answer this one question. A well-crafted program doesn't just list the facts of a life, it tells its story. Hey, thanks for sticking with me till the end of this video. It was a long one, I know. And it was jam-packed with a lot of information. But if there's one thing I hope you take away, it's this. A funeral program isn't about getting everything perfect. It's about honoring a life in a way that feels true. Take what you need from this, leave the rest, and know that there's no right way, only what feels meaningful to you and your family. Take care and see you again in the next video, only here at thefuneralprogramsite.com.